live before I do my actual intro. Hey, welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome back. We're streaming on an unusual day today just because of how scheduling worked out, but we're back with Undertale and my second playthrough of it where we try not to kill anything. And I've got Bis and Cassie here again. You can introduce yourselves.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, everybody. I need to apologize for something I said in the last episode. I claimed that Sans is Snas Underass. Mr. Underass's lawyers have contacted me and said that this is defamation. I need to publicly apologize, otherwise they're gonna take my house. Snas Underass is not Sans Undertale. I'm sorry! Please! Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Oh my god, the stream's up!
We have a different little scene on the main menu here today, I noticed.
Yeah, because you let some of these characters fucking live.
I don't remember even Papyrus or Sans being on this screen. I think in my previous playthrough it was just nothing.
I've never even seen this screen before, because I never actually closed the game.
Some say it's still open to this day.
What were we doing?
You were playing Undertale, honey.
It's already been too long since I've last played for me to... Oh, okay, we were doing the thing with Papyrus.
Elena, you never told me your last name was et al.
What?
Somebody in chat's like, hello, Elena et al.
And others. Et al means and others.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't say and others, it says et al.
That's what that means.
What do you mean that's...
Elena's last name is, Chicken Nuggets.
Wouldn't it be just ampersand OTH if you want like a short version? That was et al.
It's an abbreviation for Latin something, I think.
Oh yeah. God, I hate Latin.
It's usually used. It's usually used for like an attribution of authors. Like it's like if a book was authored by like one person and then like some other people helped, you'd say the author's name et al. Because there was others.
Oh. They invented it in Latin land in an effort to make language more confusing.
So again, this part we're gonna just kind of skip through
it. Cassie, it's illegal to be funny.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This
Spaghetti
part,
Cheerio.
I'm not gonna spend a lot of time with this part this time because we did that last time. Scenic my house.
I love Papyrus just going like, alright, we're going to the Grobies, but actually we're just going to my house.
Yes. I'm stealing money out of their couch.
Papyrus is
Welcome
a precious
to Scenic my house.
Well, it was in their couch, you know?
Physics book was another joke book.
Hey, Elena, do you remember the time you peeled back...
the couch.
Elena, do you remember the time you peeled back your couch cushions? Elena, do you remember the time you peeled back the couch cushions in your house?
Go back down. Oh yes, the little notes.
Don't kill the notes!
Hey Elena, do you remember the time you peeled back the couch cushions in your house? And like under the couch cushions was like a perfect replica of Sans Undertale?
I remember when Cassie built a perfect replica of Sans Undertale on top of my castle in Minecraft.
Are you fucking me right now?
I may not have done that. Wait, don't kill the pet rock.
Kill the pet rock! Kill the pet rock! Grind it down to gravel.
Around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date.
Spaghetti Cheerio.
My house.
There are no skeletons inside my closet except me sometimes. It said neatly, but for some reason I thought it said meatly. There are meatly inside.
Oh yeah, Meatly's the person who created...
What was the name of that one show that was on like Nicktoons? The like meat something.
Meat the sausage.
Mr. Meaty.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
With the puppets.
That one was weird.
Yeah, that show was beautiful.
There are two kinds
Quite
of
popular
people.
there. A dozen away from a double-digit follower count. We discussed that last time because that'd be a dozen away from double digits would mean that he was at -2.
That's the joke, Elena.
And we were discussing how that works.
I never did the math to realize that.
Isn't that flag neato? Aren't you thinking, why would a
Why do you
human
only have
flag
2
have a cool
yellow
skeleton on
bugs?
it? Those are the special ones. Must have descended
Oh, I
from
love the little
skeletons.
figures. Those are
Action
well done at that
figures.
pixel scale.
Great reference for
Oh, yeah.
theoretical battle
That's saying a
scenarios.
lot considering Toby Fox's sprite work.
Awfully
Maybe he
bold
didn't
of
do
you to
those
assume
ones.
this was Toby's.
Oh yeah, good thinking.
I like the one that looks like a kung fu kangaroo.
I like how he has the little, like, novelty, like, car-shaped bed.
That's a very papyrus thing to have. And the flame carpet.
Alright, let's do this
fart
part.
bit.
I'm just gonna try and do this as quickly as I can.
Elena,
I don't think you
drive
can.
reference.
I don't think you can make this any.
Through town and smash into Grovies and
Make it as
get
fast
some
as I can,
Grovies
just
food
skipping
and
through the
say hi.
dialogue. Because I've already done this part before.
I've already
I
done
like
you
that
before.
they use the combat UI for this too.
This music makes me think of something.
Hello,
It
invalid
makes me think of
username.
like a
How's life?
It makes me think of like a Mario Party, like menu screen music.
You know what this music
Everyone
is like?
uses it for everyone uses it, or maybe that's just Alfred that does that. They using it for like when they're doing an ad in the middle of a YouTube video. Speaking of which, is this music royalty free or something? Because I've noticed like everyone uses it.
It's probably
on
not,
YouTube.
but I feel like that probably like wouldn't do anything to you for using it. The kind of person, you know, who
Right.
just wouldn't really care about it if you use it.
I
So.
I saw
I think it's
Minecraft
a pretty
clickbait
good,
using Undertale music today.
Like, cause some people.
I think it's a pretty good idea to like make your music free to use for like YouTubers, because
Yeah.
then like before and after people play your game, they'll be hearing your music,
Yeah.
and like especially after, it's like, oh, I remember that.
And I mean, the
that was so
YouTubers are gonna
bad.
use it anyway.
What?
I mean, YouTubers will just use it anyway, so you might as well.
Right.
I mean, I swear to God, the entire YouTube gaming review community just relies on Sonic music. Just like every single YouTuber uses Sonic music, even ones who have never played a Sonic game.
And of course, this
I
brings
mean,
us to.
I have not noticed that, but then again, maybe my ear is not tuned to notice Sonic music.
Well, I'm gonna ram some Sonic in your ears, and then you'll be like, "Ew, why'd you do that?
Hold on 1 second.
No!"
I think I'm gonna do that with Brigo style though. Just try and make like force my music down people's ear holes via letting people on YouTube use it.
Fucking blast
And
me
then they'll
full
be
of
like, oh,
Regos
where's
to
that
hell
music
till I
come
die.
from? And then they'll be like, oh, it comes from this game. And then they'll buy a game, and then I'll be rich, and I'll be able to buy a tiny baby cot to sleep in.
What was I gonna say?
And then
Oh yeah,
I'll buy
this brings
very,
us, of course, to the topic of Nintendo taking their music down all of a sudden. Which just really confused
buy
me
a ticket.
because
for an airplane to go see my partner.
it really confused me because previously all Nintendo did with their music was just claim it and put ads on it. So for a long time, Nintendo has been the only ones making money off of Nintendo music being on YouTube. So I don't know why all of a sudden they just decided to just be rid of it all.
I can only imagine they're trying to like start selling their own or something.
I don't know, they
Well,
do
you know
things like
what?
this sometimes and then don't do their own thing. So...
Yeah, that's true.
Companies don't need a reason to be evil.
I don't want to believe Nintendo's evil.
They do a lot of things that show they are.
I'm sorry.
Good boys. I hate capitalism. But...
Okay, Nintendo developers are
let
good boys.
Let my heart just love this one company.
If
I
you
hate
if
the
you
rest of them.
if you do something for me, I'll let you love the company.
What? A
Uh,
chicken nugget?
I remember this
no, I
part.
don't. You can't. You can't. I will never accept a chicken nugget for anything.
How about a 2 chicken nuggets?
I remember this.
I don't think you understand. At work, I get free chicken nuggets. They're of no value to me.
Oh, how about 5 chicken nuggets?
Of course, spaghetti.
I don't. They have no value to me. I hate them as well. They taste terrible.
Oh, how
Artisan's
about
work.
fries then?
I hate fries even more.
Oh, apple slices.
You know what? Okay, what kind of apple are they?
What a
Grandma
passionate
Smith.
expression.
Grandma Smith.
Yeah.
I don't like Granny Smith. They're terrible. No deal.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
I was also thinking the other day
Well, what
that
if I offer you?
Yeah.
I was
I know. A bourbon biscuit.
It's bourbon, not bourbon. Bourbon's
Okay, a
of
bourbon
alcohols.
biscuit.
I was just thinking
Oh.
the other day, you know, what is
A bourbon biscuit. Borbos.
I was thinking, like, what are you doing, Nintendo? You're making the Switch like your new handheld system. Why is none of your backlog of handheld games on it? Like, why are there no
Because
Game Boy games?
Nintendo is bad.
Put the
Hey, oh my God.
Game Boy games on there, darn it.
Arrow's just turned up in chat. Arrow, you're
Hello,
the
Arrow.
world's premier Nintendo hater. Quickly, say Nintendo's bad.
Arrow! No! They've owned my heart since I was a small baby.
They own my heart as well.
Yes, my baby heart. Well, I guess I'm still a small baby, but
Separate the executives from the developers.
I'm at the point where, like, I like the games a lot, but I don't know if I really like everything else that they do, you know, like I want to play the games, but you know.
yeah, well, dog, chicken.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I do not think that they are beyond criticism.
Ontario Monachus? What?
Ontario Manipus.
Sacnum.
Is that a scramble word?
I
What are
don't.
those words called? A scramble word?
I don't think there's actually really going to be a lot different with this playthrough, other than I'm just not going to, like, read out quite as much of it.
Poop pirate.
And there's like certain things I'm just like going to skip doing entirely because I already did them before. Like looking at Dan's room there.
I don't care, so read the dialogue again.
It's
was
not
that?
a speed run, it's a heart run. Where your heart goes through the name.
You cut out for a moment, Bis. What did you say?
I said this isn't a speed run, this is Elaine has done this part of the game before and she just does not give a shit to read the text again run.
It's a heart run.
It's already there on my channel, or my YouTube channel, if you want to see me reading out the dialogue for some of these things. And reacting to it the initial time. Speaking out to see her too?
Ooh, Bissy, I have a question.
Yeah?
What did you like better, your first or second playthrough?
I only did one.
I don't remember what this
Whoa,
guy
really?
says.
Yeah, I did one playthrough.
Oh, he
and
just
then
told
like
me
the
about
thing
the
is,
flower.
the thing is, I thought my playthrough, right, was like,
Yeah.
okay, first. You see, my first playthrough ended up being mostly nice, right? So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, if I want to see what the game's like more, I've got to be bad now, and then I couldn't do it, so I just decided I'll just spoil everything, whatever.
Best shortcut, huh?
So you never played the chicken
Oh, here's
run?
some little bit different.
I never played the chicken run, no.
Chicken Run is a great movie, though.
You know what? Hot take. I don't actually like it that much.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
And,
wait. There's
there's one line from Chicken Run that gets quoted in my family, which is, "I don't want to be a pie."
Well, it's too fucking bad. I bought the fucking pie case. Didn't do it for nothing.
wait.
Why
no
is
mercy.
it getting a sequel?
There's neutral. There's pacifist. But what about the run where you run from everything? That's Chicken Run.
Oh. If I wasn't gonna say,
Chicken Run's getting a
I
sequel.
think-
No, Chicken Run is not getting a sequel.
I
Oh,
think
what's it-
Better.
Hmm?
You know how much I love chickens.
Wait, what's everybody's favorite ocean?
I want fries.
The
I think I
Busy
picked burger
Ocean.
last time.
You mean Milk Ocean Zone?
What?
Do you remember the time I
was
just
cool.
replaced the entire ocean with milk?
Oh, I think so.
Oh, it was an absolute fucking disaster. Terrible. Went off like in one day, and then like if you went out at sunset, it'd blind you because the milk is just too bright with the like sunset on it. And all the
I bet
wildlife
it
died.
smelled of spoiled milk and was nasty.
Oh, it did.
Oh god, can you imagine
Uh,
trying to swim in that?
Today I saw...
I mean, it was alright for the first 10 minutes.
Okay, I
It
have
was
a couple
delicious.
things I
The
wanna
other
say.
day, I was trying to have cereal in the morning, and I poured my milk, and guess what happened?
You died?
No, it was spoiled and basically nasty, and I had to throw out the whole thing. And I had to like strain out the milk, and there were like little curds everywhere. If I don't even know what curd means.
At least
This
it's
is
better than
golden.
turds.
Elena, that's it.
Yeah.
You're banned from the stream. Mute your mic. We're
This is-
playing
This
Undertale
is
now.
my stream, thank you very much. I
That's
was gonna
mine.
say, so
I'm taking it.
I think my first playthrough ended up mostly nice as well. I think.
Laney, so far, are you preferring your first or second playthrough?
I don't know. I feel like this so
Okay.
far hasn't added a whole lot.
Elena. Okay, you don't care. You don't really care about spoilers now because your first run is over, right? That's what you said before.
I don't know.
At this
well,
point, it's like-
you said
Wait, are you gonna
you
spoil
said you
this
could give me
run?
advice.
Not spoilers about this run, but rather just describing her first run.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Elena, your first one was horrible. You killed a load of people. You murdered dozens of people.
Well, see, I still I'm just thinking I'm still like thinking of main characters differently from the random encounter characters.
Well, that's your own weird bias.
They don't seem like real characters to me.
Also, you killed a load of fucking You killed Doggo!
Because I couldn't figure out
Oh my
how not to.
Are you talking about Sand Ocean, the Sonic level arrow?
Let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so
the ocean.
at the store today we saw there was mayo chup and cranch, which was
Ew.
mayonnaise with ketchup mixed in and ranch with ketchup mixed in. Cranch and mayo chup.
Nasty.
Predictions?
Yeah, the ranch really ruins it. The rest is pretty nice, though.
Be still, my beating heart. We don't have any ranch at my house, and I want to eat those baby carrots with ranch.
When I think
Anyway.
of ranch, I just think of horse stables, so I can't imagine ever eating ranch.
I don't have
sauce.
10,000
Sounds
G
gross.
sands.
It's a fucking expensive burger.
We had fries. We didn't even have a burger.
Oh shit.
I think I did the burger last time, so I wanted to change it up at least a little bit.
Oh my god. Have you ever seen that image where it's like Nights from Nights into Dreams and he's talking to like an anime child and he's like, do you want anything from McDonald's? And the child's like, burger.
That's me.
Is you.
I played Nights
Maybe
into
that
Dreams on this stream
burger.
earlier this year. Because I think
Oh,
they like
Dr.
put it on
Cassie.
sale for like $2 or something like that, so I was like, yeah, let's play it.
Cassie, when you say burger, I can't help but just imagine your face smeared in snot as you say it. It's the way you see inflection.
That's what happens when a baby sneezes, after all.
Yeah.
Also, you're way past them already, but I love the bunny with the spirally eyes in Grobies.
You all know. Oh yeah, that one's really great. Isn't that one like vaguely flirty at Sans or something?
I don't remember.
It's
I
this
remember
part
them
again.
saying-
So this is a part of the game that'll be a little bit different.
I remember them
Since I
calling
haven't
him
killed
Sans
anything.
the-
I've always been surprised that Toby Fox went to the effort to make sprites with half of them in the dark.
Hmm.
Just
And
for
then,
this
of
one
course,
scene.
went to none of the effort to make the lighting in this scene look half decent. That is like, this is probably one of the worst looking things in the game, and I love it for it.
I don't know if I
It's
agree with
it's
that
just
one.
beautiful.
I think it looks
Oh.
beautiful. You can go sprumbus your crumbers.
Wait, you think the lighting looks fine?
Yeah.
Me
In
too.
those gigantic Minecraft, like, smooth lighting off, like, what, 32 by 32 chunks of light?
Yeah.
I think it looks fine.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, I didn't expect Elena to take my side on this. What the fuck?
Let's go beat up some bad guys.
I love Monster Kid.
I love Monster Kid too. They're such a cutie and good
This-
and good.
They're such a good little doggy child.
Oh yeah, I remember
Don't
this
you be
part.
being cute. Wait, Ranch is where Dr. Phil sends you? Okay, for a start, who the fuck is Dr. Phil?
Is
Secondly,
that Ash who
what?
said that?
Oh, Bis, do you not know Dr. Phil?
No, it's individual username.
Okay.
Also, I know Dr. Phil as a meme. I don't know who Dr. Phil is as a person. Does he like Long Walk on Beach?
He's this guy on a TV show who, like,
Dr. Phil.
I guess he's like a life psychiatrist for people.
Oh,
I might be
yeah.
wrong. I haven't really seen it that much, but I just.
I don't remember how
seeing
I
this
did this
one
part.
segment where, like, troubled teen,
Let's hope it
kid
doesn't take
went
me
in
as long
with
as it
their
did last
parent.
time.
and then there was like drama, and Dr. Phil was like, "You need to stop being a dingus," and then they're like,
Nope, that's not how you do it.
I guess I'm a dingus.
That's just how it be sometimes on this dingus of a scringus.
What about the- how about
committing a
that?
crime. Like what? Jaywalking, ripping tags off mattresses?
I think it was like this. Yeah, I think this is it. It only took me 2 tries as opposed to how long it took me last time.
That's because you know the answer.
Well, I didn't remember it. That's why it took me 2 tries.
Likely story.
Dial every number sequentially
I
until I got
remember
into
being
yours.
so confuzzled by this puzzle, and then I was just like, oh wait, it's really dumb easy.
Because
That's the sign of a
it's
good
because
puzzle.
the previous one only set it up to show you that they go
I
horizontally.
think that's actually the sign of a terrible puzzle.
It only showed you that they could go horizontally, and then there was no intermediate puzzle that shows you that they can go vertically. And so then you get to
That
this
is-
one and you're just confused.
What?
That is the worst
Uh,
thing I've ever
That's
heard
a-
in my life.
that's a take, but okay.
There was nothing to explain that you could send them vertically. That's what took me so long the first time.
Elena.
I
you
forgot
gotta help
that
me.
this time,
My
too.
landlord showed me where I can enter my apartment, but I don't know where I can exit it. You gotta help me, Elena.
What?
I'm trapped in here. And then later on, I'm just like, well, landlord, you should have told me this door was two-way. Now I just look like a fool.
We're gonna skip what the flowers and stuff say, because done that before.
Been there, done that, who
Yep.
cares? Let's just get on with, I guess, you know, we're just going through the motions at this point.
Yep. Oh yeah, there was
Yeah,
those had clues, I believe, to
One of the
find out where
funniest
this
things
is.
for me on my second playthrough
But I knew that was there this time.
was when I lied to Papyrus, being like, "No, I'm not wearing the tutu. I'm wearing something else." And then he's like, "Okay, good thinking. I'll tell Undyne that you're wearing the rusty pants instead."
I almost got killed.
Oh no, invalid username, I'm sorry.
What?
Invalid username has been stuck in the room for 14 fucking years.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I used to know somebody whose username was no username here.
Oh, this part gave me a heart attack. I was so afraid of getting speared.
And I'm just like, and I'm getting speared and I just have like no comment whatsoever. I'm just totally indifferent about the experience.
Elena, I love how you brag about your indifference, just like, I don't feel
Elena
things.
is
I'm Elena
basically
Maloof.
Frisk's facial expression.
Which is funny because you're Frisk's soul, which I mean makes me Frisk's body, I guess.
Is the main character called Frisk?
What?
Is that the real name?
Dude, I get to be Frisk's butt cheeks.
No!
Is that the main character's like
What about
official
the
name?
poop inside the butt cheeks?
Okay, that's it, Cassie. I'm throwing you in the fucking bin. Also, Arrow, I will never stop calling you out, not till the end of time.
I'm curious to find out if that's ever said in the game. Like, don't tell me if it is. I just like I want to see it through and find out if we ever hear that.
Look at all that
What's
grass.
ever said?
The name of the main character.
Oh my god, look at the yellow cheese boy.
I want to find out if it's said during this playthrough.
Cheddar.
Oh yeah, it's Cheddar. Oh my god, I like to imagine that's his fucking name now. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god.
probably their name. Cheddar.
Oh my god, Elena, I hope you're ready for the hard mode run we're gonna do after this.
Oh.
What?
Arrow in chat has just declared that we're doing a hard run next, so once we've beaten it this way, we've got to do the hard mode.
Okay. Do you mean the hard mode I'm thinking of?
Is it the one with the ding 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 bum bum?
It's the one where your character is just made out of stone, so you're real hard.
I swear to God, Elena, I swear to God, I'm gonna compress you into a fucking diamond in a second, and then you'll be very hard.
I guess the name
Exactly.
queen is back. Because Monster Kid's name is Cheddar now.
So what's everybody's favorite desert?
This was
my
a nice
favorite
looking
desert
area.
is my favorite
Oh, my
desert.
favorite dessert is ice cream.
You know what? You're really fucking Peevis is my Screevis. Okay,
Yeah.
so the Sonic universe is supposed to be a grounded one, right?
Oh, it is it?
Did they do a desert called Desert
No.
or something?
Well, they did an entire desert world, but one level in it just has the extra S, and it's just floating candy in a pocket dimension.
Yeah, that was in Sonic Lost World.
I hate Lost World so much. Anyway,
You know what I've always wanted to do?
my favorite desert is Pluto.
Murdery. Did you know that,
Gaming.
Did you know that to count as a desert, it's only a measure of the amount of precipitation it gets throughout the year, so all of the world's oceans count as deserts, and so does the North and South Pole.
I'm pretty sure it rains on the ocean.
Well, I know it does, but it's the amount that it gets, like, over the year. And so over the course of the year, there's a low enough amount of precipitation it counts as a desert.
I swear to God, Arrow, I'm on my way to fucking destroy you. Look what she fucking said in chat!
What?
There's gotta
Sonic
be more
Universe.
conditions for something to be a desert.
She said, Sonic Universe, grounded in reality and full of real-world problems. Does Cassie know the context for that?
No?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna read the copy pasta to you.
Oh yeah, here's
okay.
this
Can I
weird
say a
scene.
thing?
This scene that has no bearing on
Okay.
anything. I remember.
So you know how snow and ice things are boring as heck forever boring, like snow and ice levels?
Yeah.
Okay, but what if there were like popsicles and ice cream in the background because it's like the inside of a freezer?
I swear to God, that isn't a Kirby level, but it feels like one.
I think it is actually. Remember
should
Kirby
be.
Planet Robobot had that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, because Robobot was big on artificial versions of traditional level tropes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Also, Cassie, can I read out to you the grounded in reality and full of real world problems copy pasta?
Heck yeah, baby chicken.
Okay.
Okay,
Pokemon
yeah,
8.
desert levels
The
suck.
faces
though.
on this are
They're
fun.
so boring.
I love
Deserts
desert.
are boring.
Desert levels are usually my favorites, actually.
You literally just said, yes, you can read it out, and then both of you interrupt.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Invalid username is singing the praises of snow and ice levels and saying the desert levels suck. And I
Desert
can't
levels do
pass
suck.
up an opportunity to agree that deserts are a boring place to be.
Also, desert music is nearly always stressful to me.
Oh,
Like,
I
Sonic
love
3 and Knuckles
desert
for
music is my
It's always
favorite.
just like hey, how about Egyptian style? That's it.
The desert
That's what we
location
got.
and desert
Have fun.
music is usually my favorite.
Oh, sorry about that, honey. I guess you really just like Zomo.
My favorite
Honestly,
desert is
the only
in Borderlands.
desert I think of like
The whole game is desert.
Because like it's still lively.
Oh my fucking yeah! Oh, actually, you know, Spark the Electric Jester has the best desert level, just because it's like that one with the double jump juice and the board. Water levels, I think water levels when they're done well are the best levels.
Yeah, they just have to have proper water swimming physics.
Marshmallow and
You know what
Fruitland has a
great
desert.
swimming physics
What?
is recent 3D Marios.
I liked the underwater stages in Mario Odyssey.
I like the underwater stages in
The
that
swimming,
game I never finished.
that was probably
That was good.
Super Mario Odyssey had the best swimming controls I've ever seen in a 3D
I used
platformer.
to just love swimming around Seaside Kingdom.
Aww.
Little cheap.
Anyway, do you want that copy pasta? Yes or no, Cassie?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Pokemon Apex is a refreshingly adult take on the Pokemon universe, grounded in reality and full of. Oh, thank God! Grounded in reality and full of.
You told me this.
Grounded in reality and full of real-world problems, in which you play a young boy who finds himself able to
Nice
travel
little
to.
reflection here.
Okay, I'm just not going to bother this. Anyway.
Wait a minute. Why is Super Mario Odyssey a dog turd game? Would you care to explain invalid username?
Oh wow! Okay, we're getting tea here. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really like it that much, but I don't feel like it's dog turd. I feel like it's just
I have criticisms, but I also definitely wouldn't call
I didn't
it
have any
turd.
criticisms of that game. I just loved it.
Oh, I'm happy for you, honey.
I don't have a lot of criticisms of things usually, so.
You're happy, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I am incredibly angry,
girl,
fairy.
Are you gonna elaborate on this invalid username?
But yeah, my favorite.
Oh, boring experience.
It is kind of like.
Well, yeah, like the second time. I think it's only good the first time, and the first time it's really magical.
I never play games the second time anyway.
No depth to its mechanics. There's definitely not a ton of depth, but I would not say there's no depth.
There's not really any more or less than there usually is in Mario.
There's definitely a lot more depth than any other Mario game so far, in my opinion.
I have an incredibly hot take, right?
I loved the locations and the music and everything.
Yeah, Bissy?
So the quality is lower, but I feel the quality is much higher in Odyssey. But I feel like Odyssey is a lot less interesting than a game like, say, Sunshine. Like, Sunshine has a lot of like very memorable standout moments. Odyssey just blends together into a load of stuff for me.
Wait, whoa.
I didn't think anything. I thought I thought Odyssey was the opposite of blending together because everything was so different.
Yeah, but like what you're doing most of the time is just
a dragon not memorable.
And
Wait, the dragon?
I just
Oh,
loved
yeah, I remember
how much
now.
bigger the Mario world felt in this game than usual.
Yeah, but I mean that's cool. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's less. I feel like the game just kind of like just is like
That was
I
one of
don't
very few
know.
games that I ever got really
Like,
immersed in,
I feel like
actually.
what you're getting at is that there's less cohesion in Odyssey.
I don't know even know. I don't even
Whereas
know if it's cohesion.
Because
I
I
just
liked all the
feel.
difference in art styles for different places, because that was a very easy way, or
oh,
like a clever
same.
way for
I
them to
loved it.
like denote that this is like an exotic place compared to like the previous one that you were at, you know.
Right. And even beyond that, it's just really fun
Okay,
to
the
see like Mario next to nasty human people.
I loved the
The
city
thing I
stage. I
love
ran
about
around
it
that a
is that
lot.
nobody in their right mind would do it, and they just did it anyway.
I just feel like my thing with Odyssey is like the environments like are interesting and whatnot, but like most of what I remember from Odyssey is just kind of going around, just faffing about, doing a silly little thing, getting a moon. None of it. It doesn't really feel like there was as much stuff that stood out as like in some of the other 3D Mario platformers.
Well, that's the thing
Oh.
is because the back end of the
I
game
loved it
is
so
like,
much that I just went
yes,
through and 100% completed the whole thing all in one go, basically.
I quit immediately after the final boss.
I even went and got like I maxed out the coins and like maxed out the
oh,
moons and got
you stopped playing
999 of
Odyssey
them.
after you finish off Bowser?
Yeah, because then I had no motivation.
Oh, so I guess you do have an excuse for feeling like you were just faffing about.
Yeah, just I
You
don't
missed
know.
some of like the
Maybe,
actual like challenging parts and stuff like that too then.
but like I don't know. Maybe the reason that I don't. Maybe the reason I find it uninteresting is just because I think it might be one of the downsides of the fact that I'm better at games now than when I was a baby. Because when I was a baby, I had to play every single level like 50 times to beat it. Maybe that just makes it more interesting.
Right, right. I do think the difficulty of a game plays a pretty major role in how memorable it turns out being. Because the more difficult it is, the more you have to pay attention, and obviously the more you're paying attention, the better it'll stick to your brain.
Yeah.
Super Mario Odyssey was one of
Odyssey prefers to take
like
the
I said,
route of trying to grab your attention with cool set pieces.
it was one of those, like I said, one of few games that I actually felt immersed in.
Odyssey?
Yeah. I really liked being in the world in that.
Okay, can I ask you a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a whale exploded in Super Mario Odyssey, would you cry?
That would be an unusual thing.
Wait,
There was nothing like that happened in it.
No, but if one did, if a whale just exploded in Odyssey, would you cry? I'm asking about the level of immersion you were on.
I felt bad if I accidentally made like the dinosaur fall down a pit. Even though it comes
I would
back.
probably always cry if one whale exploded. Wait, you feel bad when a Mario dinosaur falls down a pit, but you don't feel bad when you murder Papyrus in cold blood?
Okay, Papyrus was the one person she didn't murder.
There was a lot more that I didn't.
Okay, well, I mean, she did.
Gosh dang it.
Okay, there was a handful of people she didn't murder, but she murdered fucking Toriel.
Well, because at that point I didn't know how to not do that. Like that was kind of a.
You murdered Tsundere playing.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't consider any level in Odyssey difficult.
Oh, the one that was the most difficult to me was the one where you have to do the scooter. Where you have to do the scooter stage without the scooter.
Without the scooter, yeah, that was rough as heck. Totally memorable.
I loved that
It's
stage.
just straight stressful.
That was one of my favorites because it felt good getting it done.
I think I've realized why a lot of Mario stuff tends to slip out my mind after the fact, like especially recent ones that aren't difficult for me. I think it's because, like, unlike other games I like, they don't tend to focus on world building much, which is one way of making something memorable to me.
Well, that's what all the Odyssey was.
It isn't world building.
It just
It doesn't like
increased the
amount
world.
to anything though.
If you read the brochures, but it's not.
I loved reading the
It's
brochures.
a world that they're literally gonna retcon it all out of existence the next time they want to make a planet. They're just gonna be like, oh well, no, that was real. It's a fucking stage.
There's a whole bunch of locations in the world that they showed that they didn't go
tossing
to.
it all out and trying something new.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's why I don't remember it. I'm just saying
You're just
why
making me
I don't
sad
remember
with this conversation.
Well, that makes sense. I just thought it was really memorable because the atmosphere was
Nice,
strong
nice.
in most of the levels, most of the kingdoms, which was even worse when you actually go to like the mini level areas through like a pipe or something. Those sucked because there's no atmosphere there.
Okay.
It's just, wow, lovely atmosphere of the Sand Kingdom. Then you go on a rocket and it's like, hey, you want to climb on these yellow things in like the air with funky
But I love all
music
that
playing
stuff.
that has nothing to do with anything.
I
That's
just love
fine,
Mario.
It's okay. Like
there was nothing
they
in
make-
Odyssey that I didn't like. I loved all of it.
No, I like it all. I just didn't like how it was smushed together.
Okay, important thing here that needs to be clarified is that like every game has its audience. Elena is literally exactly Mario's audience, and that's fair and valid.
Yeah.
And everything has its audience. I like a lot of stuff that you'd probably consider trash, Elena.
Mario Odyssey, I think, was kind of the most memorable Mario game of all to me, really.
Oh, I
Outside of,
agree
like,
on
the
the
first one
bosses
that I
not being
played.
very interesting. I can't think of a single one I properly enjoyed. I guess I enjoyed the Mecha Wiggler. Sorry, not Mecha.
The only
Wiggler.
the only
I-
criticism I
Bubble
had
Green.
really was that it was just missing some characters that I like. Like there were no boos in it. There was no like haunted house level. I felt it was missing that.
I just love the idea of just like Nintendo Daniel coming up to Elena and being like, "Oh, so how'd you like the game?" And she's like, "It was the best game I've ever played. But where the fuck did you put my favorite ghosts? Where are my boos?"
Honestly, I might disagree on the Ruined Kingdom, because when I first showed up there, I was like, whoa, sense of wonder, I'm so excited to explore this place. But then I didn't get to, so it's forever a mystery at the back of my mind, like, I want to know more about it. And then
Ooh.
maybe in the next game, we can explore the Ruined Kingdom.
I just like the
maybe,
idea that
and
there's
then
like all.
finally the mystery will be resolved and it'll be
I
cool.
really
and
like the
exciting
idea
and
that the
fun.
Mario world has like so many different places that we previously didn't know about.
Hmm.
Outside of the Mushroom Kingdom,
I
where
mean,
everything else
That
previously
would
took
be
place.
interesting to me if it were like a consistent world, but it's not. So it was more of just like interesting locations to visit rather than like interesting locations that exist on the same planet as the
But
Mushroom
they
Kingdom,
do, and I
which
liked the
didn't
idea
get
that all these very different places were all in the same world.
Oh, did you feel that the Mushroom Kingdom in that game was like so like the exact term I want to use escapes me, but I'll say off model.
No, that part made me really happy. That was one of my favorite parts of the game.
Yeah, I liked it.
What
but it definitely
model?
felt weird.
What model?
It's always different, so it didn't bother me, you know? Like
What?
the depiction of the Mushroom Kingdom is always different. So
Yeah, and that's fine. But why is the grass such an ugly shade of green?
I didn't think that.
Oh my god, this is the height of game criticism. Why is the grass such an ugly green?
I also like the idea that I came up with.
I thought that was. I thought that was valid. I'm sorry.
Oh no! I don't think you understand. That's valid. It's just funny out of context. Also, I mean, it's a very pastel green. I like it.
Yeah, me
It looks
too.
like green Play-Doh.
I feel like I'm getting dunked on for saying that.
I'm sorry, you're not getting dunked on at all. I just find it funny out of context because you're right. I can like your.
Oh, I remember how to
feelings
do
are
this
valid.
battle. It took me a while to figure this one out the first time.
No Shy Wolf, no killing. This is the no killing run. No killing allowed.
Also, how is it the Mushroom Kingdom if there's like no music? The Mushroom Kingdom is always bright and happy and bouncing.
It's
and full of
because
music.
it's like the outside of.
outside Peach's Castle.
It's supposed to be
Right.
like outside the Peach's Castle on Super Mario 64. Like that's literally what the location
guess
is meant to be.
It sure is weird about how like all the hills surrounding Peach's Castle just receded into the ground, and Peach's Castle grounds just elevated into the sky.
That's just the level format in that game. I did like how you can look off into the distance and you can kind of see some other locations, like you can see like a desert and stuff like that out there that are in the other Mario games.
Aww.
Oh, Also, like, since when has the Mushroom Kingdom been depicted as a floating mass?
Okay,
Like,
I think
it's got some chaos architecture in the... Am I just complaining too much about this? I think I am.
no, like his thing. I don't
Wait,
know.
if I let this guy get shot by his own stuff, does that count as killing him?
No.
Okay, good. I was like, wait.
Unless. Okay. I'm gonna just let you in on something later, right? Literally all you need to do is just not kill anybody. And if you remember, this guy never died.
If they accidentally kill themselves, it doesn't count.
Well, he never died in the first place.
Okay.
Do you remember? Like, he ended up being scared off by tears.
Vaguely remember this. This is why we have to have me play this more often. That I actually remember things. Yeah, I liked Super Mario Odyssey so much that I went back, after I 100% completed it, I immediately went on to 100% complete Super Mario Galaxy. Because I liked it so much I wanted to play more Mario.
Oh, wow. By the end of it, I was burnt. I was like, yeah, sweet, we're done. Bye.
No, by the
Wait a second.
At the end, it was kind of at the point where, like, I'm really liking this game, but, like, I have nothing else to do in it anymore, so I'll play another Mario game so I have more things to do again.
Wait, 100%ed Galaxy, do you mean, like, got the final secret level
Yes.
of...
Yes, I played through the entire thing over again as Luigi and everything.
Aww. I admire how much you love the Mayros.
Oh my god. I did that when I was a kid.
I did that after Odyssey. And I'd already completed Super Mario Galaxy 2 at that point.
I don't think I've ever 100%ed a 3D Mario game. The second...
I've 100%ed all the ones I've played.
Of them except for Galaxy 2, which I don't know, just didn't interest me.
I like Galaxy 2... I like Galaxy 2 and Galaxy 1 just about as much. I get them confused with each other. Like, I can never remember which levels were from which one.
I just remembered, I think I've only 100%ed one game ever, or maybe it's two. And that was Kirby Planet Robobot.
I 100%ed that one.
I like that Bis you like Kirby.
I've 100%ed every Kirby game I have except for Kirby Tilt and... Or no, not Kirby Tilt and Tumble, the Kirby's Dream Course. I haven't 100% completed Kirby's Dream Course. That's a tough one. I'll try it at some point.
Okay, well, actually, maybe I should not say that because I've only played like 5 minutes.
Wait, which one did you say is boring?
I said Kirby's Dream Course, but I'm gonna retract that statement because I only played like 5 minutes.
I beat that one. I didn't complete it yet, though.
I think that Kirby's Dream Course is like... I think it's unbearable on single player. Multiplayer and fine. But I'm not big on golf games in general. Golf stresses me out.
I like Mario Golf a lot. I 100% completed Mario Golf on the Game Boy Color.
Every stroke is further to like being worse and worse.
I don't know, I got really good at Mario Golf on the Game Boy Color, and I could get like everything real exact.
Well, I'm happy for you.
I don't think I would like golf in real life because I would not be able to be nearly as exact.
And also, you wouldn't be Daisy. And what's the fucking point if you're not Daisy?
Okay, I don't think I've said on stream before how many games I've 100%ed. I have...
Ooh, nice individual, invalid username. I still keep making that mistake.
I have 224 games I've 100% completed. And 106 that are just beaten.
Oh, that's horrifying.
And only 24 that are unfinished, currently.
I don't keep score on my games.
I have a website I use to keep track of that. Which is actually the main thing that motivates me to complete the things. Because it's kind of like a meta game almost.
Exceptions. If I like a game quite a lot, then I'll go for 100% because I just want to keep playing it.
I don't.
For me, it's just about the conditions of 100%ing. Like Robobot, other than just being a game I love, it's like the doodads you need to collect to 100% it tend to be locked behind like kind of interesting puzzles or like genuinely interesting hidden locations in levels, so that's good. And then like the extra modes I feel like are all mechanically interesting and not too divergent from the main game. But there are a lot of games that I like that I would refuse to 100%. Like, I could never bring myself to 100% fucking Super Mario 3D Land.
I went beyond 100% completing that one. I like kept playing it for hours and hours after it was already done.
Aw, I'm happy.
It does have to do with how much it takes to 100%. But generally, just the thing is, if I continue enjoying it, then I'll keep playing it.
And the more I play it, I 100% complete games because I don't feel satisfied unless I have done so. Like I finished playing a story about my uncle on stream recently. I beat it, and then the next day I went and 100% completed it on my own time. I got all the secrets.
Oh, that's fun. See, I guess that's the difference between us, is that you'll 100% like basically anything, but if I don't enjoy 100%ing it, I'm just not gonna play it.
I always enjoy 100%ing because I enjoy the feeling I get after finishing it.
Hey, lunch!
Because I continue to enjoy it.
That's the main reason I'm doing this second playthrough of Undertale, is because I will consider it completed by getting the best ending.
Oh boy.
Oh god! Oh, no. The irony is sickening.
Yeah, the irony truly is sickening.
Oh god. You know Elena.
But
You know Elena.
in games with best endings, that's how I consider them completed. Like Cave Story, I did the best ending.
But Elena, that's still not getting all the endings if you get the best one.
Yeah, but what's the point of getting the other ones if you've gotten the best one?
But like, how do you define the best ending?
Well, that's just how I had this ending described to me. Oh gosh, dang it.
Okay,
now we gotta redo this whole darn thing.
Well, I mean, that's a subjective thing, Elena.
I was told that this is considered like the true ending, or the best ending.
In this game's canon, no ending is the true ending.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, a potential third playthrough would play very differently.
Yeah, and it would be distressing to go along for the ride, but I guess I'd come with.
I feel okay. I'll talk to you about this later in private, Cassie.
Okay. This is a prospect I did not expect to explore today.
Come on.
Because, technically, according to the game,
In private later.
the third playthrough counts toward 100%.
Well, how come nobody told me this beforehand?
Okay, can we leave this topic for now? Let's just focus on this playthrough.
It's difficult to handle emotionally.
There we go. Oh yeah, one thing I was mentioning earlier, I think I've mentioned on stream before, because we were talking about deserts, is that my favorite desert in the game was Borderlands, which is basically entirely just the whole game is a desert.
I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm conditioned to hate sci-fi deserts. I don't know why. Or post-apocalyptic deserts. Just any kind of, like, genre fiction desert makes me very angry.
Oh. Well, I love them.
I'm glad you like them, honey. Oh, God, I've got a massive headache at the minute. It's my fault.
Even enjoy, there's a desert that I've been to in real life that I enjoy even. Which is the high desert in Oregon. The high desert region. Which is called the high desert because it's a desert at like high elevation.
You know what deserts I do like?
What?
The deserts in the Mario World theme and the Mario Bros theme in Mario Maker.
Those aren't that. Those are alright.
And something that's kind of interesting is that So in the high desert, there's been...
Oh my god, I thought of a desert I like! It's the fucking final track. It's like it's the final track in the cut part of the story mode for Sonic Riders. Wait, shit, that might have been the Sand Ocean Arrow was mentioning earlier. I think, maybe. Because she played Sonic Riders.
There was so both in the high desert out there there was a big forest fire like 10 years ago. I think more than 10 years ago now. And you can still like see the destruction from that now.
Oh.
Like there's still just like a big like area of dead trees. But also wait, what are you talking about, Bis?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't
Okay. Well, on the Oregon coast, also about 10 years ago now, there was a giant, there's like a typhoon, like a big windstorm that like blew over a ton of trees. And there already, you can't tell that there was ever any destruction, like it's all grown back in over the 10 years. So that's the big difference
what
between...
I actually really love.
That's the big difference between getting a lot of rain or not, when something like that happens.
Yes, Cassie?
The Sand Kingdom and Odyssey.
I love that
I think
one.
it's like, I think it's a well executed desert. I just don't really like it.
I like how it was at the start with the
I
cold in the desert. I enjoyed that, and how it was
I
portrayed.
think the thing I like most about it is just that, like, one of the most boring things to me about deserts is that beige is a boring color. And this is a red desert, which is a way better color.
That's the color that the high desert in Oregon is. It has red dirt.
Well, those nose
Ooh.
roots.
Also, it's
I'm
kind
gonna be
of
honest,
funny,
I think-
if you approach it, that area from the right direction, it's kind of funny because you can watch as the trees get shorter and shorter, and like more sparse.
I
Because...
prefer a black desert, to be honest. That'd be rad. Although the ground would be way
Why
too
is the
hot.
first thing that I think of when you say that is Death Stranding for some reason?
Because there was some black sand in Death Stranding.
I guess. I don't even think there was a black desert in it. Or at least not that we've seen.
Oh my god, I can't remember where it was, but I went holiday.
Alright, we gotta be
somewhere once
careful
which had,
now.
like, black sand beaches.
Yeah, I've seen beaches with at least, like, patches of, like...
Wait,
black
wait,
sand.
hold on, Elena. Hold on, Elena. You've been fighting this boss for a while. Did you die or something?
Yes, remember I said I gotta do this whole thing over again.
Oh, I'm barely paying attention.
I have to
I've
redo
checked
the
out
dummy.
at this point.
And we are doing a lot of...
I mean,
Undertale is kind of just the thing that's going on in the background while we're having, like, a podcast, basically.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Pod Snail.
Arrow is like the best Wild Arms fan I know. She's also the Wild Arms fan I know.
Whoa!
Wild Arms 3 is
I'm
cool.
about to die again. I'm about to die again.
I believe in you, honey.
Okay, I have a chance to use... Oh, I don't have any health items. Oh, I can use this bandage. Final attack, he says. This is where I died last
I
time.
feel like I always act way different on
Uh,
stream.
Like how different?
no, I'm gonna die! They're gonna get me! Yeah, they didn't get me.
I don't know.
Even worse than the other guys.
Like I feel like when you're on stream, like people who are on stream definitely
got
like act a
knives.
bit differently
Oh.
just because of the context. But like I don't think like you act like more. I don't know. I feel like you act about as different on stream as I do. Maybe.
I don't think that I act different on stream. As far as I can tell.
I mean, you're so chill that you're like just always at the same level of chill.
Oh, okay. I like these animations here where he just freaks out.
Excuse
Like
me,
this.
lunch. I think you'll find it's actually 3:30 in the morning. Check your facts.
Oh, get wrecked, get sprawned.
I have
Acid
nowhere to
rain.
be tomorrow.
Oh, and then slides off the screen. I enjoy when characters do that in this game.
How would you feel if I came to your house, Elena, and then pushed my bum cheeks up against your monitor, and then just slided off screen?
No. How long's the stream been going for? Just about an hour.
Nap
Need to come with if you want.
Oh. Oh, a precious ghost friend.
Alright, where's the save point? Oh, right here. I remember it's not too long before the next save point, so I think we can do a little bit more. The quiet area. I'm still amused how it says I've been playing for like 161 minutes.
You have mentioned that in every single stream we have done with that.
Well, because I keep seeing it and being reminded and like laughing about it. If it stops coming up, I'll stop mentioning it. I think I can tell whose house that is. Just a... I wonder what would give me that idea.
Just undying.
What would give me that idea that I know whose house that is? Oh, I thought you were a giant clam. Maybe you are a giant clam.
I wish my house was that cool. Rather than being a decrepit old haunted cottage.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, the snails. Yeah! We're back at the snails. Back at it again at Crispy Snails.
Yeah, Susie. And the clam. Wait, don't you have to have a really specific fun value to see that?
I thought it was just... maybe?
To see what?
Oh no, just nothing. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
I don't think we're gonna do the snail race this time because we did that last time.
Yeah,
and there was no point.
It's not needed.
Isn't there a way to beat Thunder Snail?
There is a way to beat Thunder Snail.
Not as far as I could tell. I tried it a whole bunch of times and I just decided that it was just a joke thing and it wasn't ever going to do anything. I didn't think anything in a game would be that absurd.
You underestimate Toby Fox.
Yeah, we did the house.
Yeah, you've already done the house. Oh god, my aching head. Ugh.
So yeah, this was a real quick area this time.
Aquari is next.
Oh,
forgot this turtle.
Oh yeah, she didn't lay with Napster Block on the first playthrough.
I should probably...
Did she see the wiggly woozy woozy woo?
The wiggly woozy woozy woo?
Yeah, when you lay with Napstablook.
No, she didn't lay with him.
Oh.
She just straight up didn't.
It's just that lay there and feel useless, and I didn't want to be useless. Or feel useless.
She expressively refused the offer.
It's like,
I feel like that's
me,
a valid play. Don't you? No! How okay, yeah, Toby Vox kind of is Maximilian Pegasus.
Oh, I thought you were complaining to me, although that was weird because you were just saying that I was okay just a second ago.
I think I was oh yeah, no, I was complaining at Arrow. I complain at Arrow a lot, and then she
I remember there's like a secret here. Special enemy Temmie appears here to defeat you.
Bless you.
Well, I don't like this. I don't think I did anything with this character last time. I just instantly kill. Like, I think it was just one hit and it was done.
Wait, you killed?
Yeah.
You killed Tem?
I think you're underestimating the sheer lack of concern that Elena is capable of.
It's the same thing again. I didn't even... I never saw any of these attack animations or anything. It must have just been an instant death.
That's awful!
I just figured that this was an enemy that would do interesting things, so that's why I'm doing this time. Instead of just fleeing.
I can't even handle this. How am I gonna handle run 3?
Flex. Not cute. What? Well, that was defeated.
It's quite hard to figure out the leg attack.
I love the leg attack.
I couldn't figure out the arm attack. I'm dead.
Oh yeah, baby. Aaron.
Aaron's great. I'm glad Aaron's in the game.
Let's try again, Charlie Brown.
Did you know, gaming, Aaron is homestuck?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's homestuck.
Why is he stuck at home?
Because his mum borrowed his car.
Okay, let's try that again. I need to think of other games to play on stream. I gotta do like a poll or just like ask people like, hey, what would you like to see me play on my stream?
Oh no, it's
You'll be
Aqueous
forced
Sprite.
to play my game when it comes out.
Oh no, it's just Aqueous Sprite. You're right, Arrow.
I mean, in the meantime, though, Cassie.
Okay, I know a game you should play on stream.
What?
Near Automata.
I don't have the ability to stream that.
I think then you should play.
You should play Super Mario 128 on stream.
Yeah, I knew what to do this time, so we skip having to deal with those attacks.
I think you should play Thomas the Tank Engine for SNES.
What if I shoot him? That doesn't work.
Aaron is not a respectful boy, so you can't shoot him because he's a piece of shit.
Oh, that works.
Hashtag destroy Aaron.
Well, I just got a bunch of money. I think, yeah, here's where you go. How is anybody expected to find this, though? Like, who...
Wait, Arrow, are you saying the near PC port is bad, or the Thomas near PC port is bad? Did I say Thomas near? God, I'm tired.
I knew this was here because you told me last time, but how would I ever have been meant to find this on my own? Like, I never would, like...
Because there's an NPC
How did anybody
who
find
tells you
it?
There's an NPC who gives you a clue.
Oh.
But you don't talk to NPCs, so
Well, I do.
You wanna... Well,
I don't remember
I think
a clue.
I think this specific NPC was a shopkeeper, and you very rarely talk to shopkeepers.
I always talk to everyone. The shopkeepers, all the people all around and everything. Reading all the signs, everything. Because Cassie liked to meet everyone and listen to everyone and hear what they have to say.
Can you talk to me, Cassie?
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
On sale, expensive.
I need to hit today.
Yeah.
What?
None of this is really worthwhile. Boy.
No, you can send Temmie to college.
I don't have enough money for that.
Oh yeah.
Well, you
Like,
should
not even
find money
close.
to send Temmie to college.
I have 121. Sounds like Rugrats
That's
music in there. I think I mentioned that last time.
It does. Colleague.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love Temmies. I want a pet Temmie.
Wait, I'm stuck
I
now.
want 10 pet Temmies.
Tim.
I had this friend once who was basically just a human Temmie. She was very interesting.
I'm stuck now.
Also, is a
Temmie
game.
is basically just Toby Fox getting away with 2009 LOL XD random humor.
LOL XD is good.
How do I get out of here? Oh, this way?
It truly is. Well, I guess it's not Toby getting away with it. It's Tem herself. The real life Tem from real life.
The real life Cassie from real life.
I love the real life Aaron. I wish he'd do more interviews.
Oh, I couldn't get away from that one.
Sorry, not sorry, lunch.
Alright, we have to do this one. I couldn't do my flea. Alright. Clean.
Mold
Green
pig.
means clean.
Oh, I love Washua.
Washua is such a precious.
I thought it said mold bug. Does it say mold? Yeah, it is mold. Oh, it's a Y. It's big.
Yeah, mold big.
Mold big.
I missed that. I thought it was a U.
Relative of mold small.
I thought this one was bug.
It gyrates reservedly.
Mold bug mills about in the corner. Unhug.
Oh yeah, doesn't Moldbig like it when you respect its personal space?
Yeah, because like mold small is like flirtatious, and mold big is just not about that.
45 gold, not bad. I got 60 from the other thing I did earlier. That was good.
I like the implication that you're still hugging it between turns. Or alternatively, the implication that it is possible after you have hugged somebody to then unhug them.
I just thought the unhug is the opposite of giving a hug. You give someone an unhug.
Either implication is perfect.
I just thought I was giving an unhug. Whatever that may be. I'm lost again. Nope, I gotta do these ones.
Oh, Frisk, you can't see a thing. Can't see a single darn thing in these caves. And it doesn't help that your eyes are closed all the time.
No! I'm gonna get skronked on these
Do you
guys.
ever feel like Frisk's eyes must be closed because they're literally being puppeted by the player?
I like this headcanon.
It's creepy.
It's kind of spooky.
No, they got me.
You're kind of spooky. Oh my god. Okay, you know the Sans telescope prank.
This is why I just try to flee every time, because this is so annoying.
Yeah.
I saw somebody make a post on Tumblr that pointed out that only the player is able to notice that. Frisk in universe has no way of noticing that Sans did the prank. But if you talk to Sans, yeah. But if you talk to Sans, he acts.
I don't think it's that deep though. Maybe it is. Who knows?
That's fair. Talking to somebody if you're back to.
No, why doesn't flee work now? Guess I can just spare.
I mean, it could be that deep.
There.
But like,
this game's starting to bug me.
it almost just seems like it's something that wasn't thought out completely.
That's fair.
But I guess that's always a question with Undertale.
This game's starting to get under my skin a little.
Because it's being a JRPG, Elena. Is that why it's getting under your skin? Is it because it's JRPG, Elena?
No, it's because it's like harder than necessary because I'm not allowed to fight anything.
Wow, Elena. Who knew that sometimes you have to do things the harder way to get a different result?
Yeah, but it's not hard in a way that I enjoy because it's just like at any moment I can just get
to the people living in the area
I can just get
around you
sponked
in
and have
order
to go back a long way and have to possibly get sponked again and like please
I thought
game.
you like 100% of quadrillion games and like now you're here like, oh, I don't like the possibility of losing.
It's just not in a way that like feels rewarding or fair or
Fair? Okay, now I'm taking issue. If you don't like it, that's one thing. I think saying it's not fair is a big claim.
What?
I'm saying it doesn't feel that way.
Rewarding. It's supposed to be rewarding in the sense that you're being a friendly and smooch person to all of the
And also you're getting like more interesting dialogue out of it. Sometimes I'd say that other times it's also easier though.
Self-respect for humanity. Like I've played this is coming from me having played a lot of like really difficult games and not having had this reaction from it. Like I've played games that are harder than this that the difficulty didn't bother me. It's just the way that it's handled here is in a particular way that like annoys me.
What about it specifically?
I don't know, it's just like... It feels like it's wasting my time when I die. As opposed to...
Isn't that just,
like...
isn't that just any game with like respawn with like limited respawning?
I don't
Isn't
know,
that just like
And
Mario
random
games where you can just head
Because
back to a
I feel
world?
like I'm like gaining no experience. Like I feel like I'm not going to do any better the next time. You know?
Well, I mean, no, but you can. You can literally
No,
just get
you
back
are
to the
because you're learning the creatures better. You're learning all the lovely locals.
and you're learning their patterns. Importantly, from like the cynical lane.
And their personalities.
And plus I just find them boring to begin with, so having to do them repeatedly is like making it worse.
I mean, I guess that's coming from the same person who said that she just killed them because they were in her way.
But that would made it go
It was easier to
faster.
kill them than...
I think
plus
ultimately, like,
plus doing it that way you get stronger, and it's less likely that you'll accidentally get defeated by one of them.
I think we just have to accept this really just isn't a laney game. Like it
Yeah.
relies on being able to experience games in a way that is fundamentally opposing from how a laner experiences them.
Because pretty much
Yeah.
everything I've had to say about this game is just about the game mechanics and how I feel like playing the game.
Well, the mechanics are in
And I just
service of a
feel
story
like
that you don't
You
care
have to like
about.
strip away your preconceived notions about games.
Like I just feel like the game is
But I
kind of
think
slow. I
people
wish
should
there was
not-
like a run button because I feel like there's a lot of like unnecessarily long and winding areas that would be a lot better if you could move a little faster. And things like that. I'm like, gee, another
What's the
hallway?
That's the thing is that you just. That's the thing is you just want to get it over with, and
Yeah,
that's
which is
kind
the
of.
It's like
opposite
there's
of
like not
meant to
even
be
anything
played.
like going on. It's like, get me to the next thing where at least people are talking or something.
You're in a
Because
place.
emotions, Lainey. Emotions.
I don't know what emotions I'm supposed to have looking at stripy rocks in the background.
It's a fucking place of a mood.
The stripy rock mood.
Your fucking butt's a stripy rock.
Oh. I didn't know it had stripes.
Whoever's doing the fucking highlight reel, can you edit in like some air horns to make it sound like I did something clever there? Explicitly,
Well, I'm
because
pretty
the
sure-
irony would be funny.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be you editing it, so you're just leaving a note for yourself.
I might do. I don't know. Me editing a Spark playthrough is absolutely likely. An Undertale playthrough, I kind of don't know.
Aw. I feel like you'd miss out on things if you just watched highlights of this. I kind of stink at that, haha.
I feel like if I
There's
made a
something means
highlight
I
reel,
hate
I'd have
you.
to figure out what the.
Wait, now you're saying you'd miss out on things, but you were just saying the game had filler? What?
Well, we've been like talking about stuff the whole time and everything.
I just feel like if I did a highlight of like this game, like a highlight reel of this game, it's like
Oh.
I'd have to figure out the angle for it. I don't know what, and I
I'm
don't.
just bummed that you're reading this like every other game, and it's like
I don't know how to not.
it's not supposed to be read like every other game. It's supposed to break down your notions of what playing a game is. But oh well, I guess it just can't be for everyone.
Yeah. Oh well.
Really saved my skin. Like basically the only like I started like noticing like if I like save the characters, it seemed to make the story a bit more interesting because then they are still there to like say things afterwards. But if you
Maybe
kill
in
them,
Run 3.
but then they don't, obviously. So
Maybe in Run 3 she'll feel something.
Yep. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. My wanting to do a run free is just a desperate attempt to see if like we can get that to happen.
I'll probably
Oh
have
my
to like
God.
strategize more. I'll have to like pay attention to the armor I'm using and stuff like that, and weapons to try and get more attack power and stuff. In which case, it'll be more like a regular RPG, and I might handle the gameplay a little better. Seven human souls. Your seventh and final soul,
Man,
this
I've
world will be
never even
transformed.
seen a run 3 before. This will be my first time.
Oh, Cassie, you can skip out if you want.
No, I want to be here for it.
I'm not
part
sure
of
I
it
want.
too.
I'm not sure I even want to though, because I'm like. I think I've had my fill of this game like already at this point. I'll finish. I'll
Run
finish
3
out.
shorter.
I'll finish out this one. All I've heard about that one is that that's like the most difficult one. It has like the most difficult battles in it.
Yeah.
Which I don't usually tend to like difficult battles in RPGs. I think especially in this one, because this is not one that I feel like is easy to grind in. Because that's usually my solution for difficult RPG battles.
I'm not talking about chronology. I'm just talking about it as like the third run. Rainy has
Yeah. Like that's my solution for. Oh, let's see. Did you? You're just a coward, hiding behind that kid so you could run away from me again. Let's not forget your wimpy goody two-shoes shtick. We're making such a difference by hugging random strangers. Yeah, this is totally different dialogue. That would be more valuable to
Wait,
everyone
pronounce what word?
if you were dead.
Alphas.
That's right, human. Your continued
What?
existence is a crime. Life is all that stands between us and our
Oh
freedom.
yeah. Oh yeah, I say
I can
Alphas.
feel everyone's hearts pounding together. Everyone's been waiting their whole lives for this moment, but we're not nervous at all. I'm gonna ask one question. Do I still just have to run away from this one, or is there something different now that I have, like,
No,
proven
you
myself
can run
nice?
away.
Okay. So that I thought the only reason I had to run away previously was because like there was no way out of it. The way I played it.
Undyne never gives up under any circumstances.
Okay.
Whether you're good or whether like.
We're not doing
you've
that
been
today
played
because
by
I gotta
someone.
get going, but
Just like Missy.
we'll save right here.
I
We'll
give
start
up
with this next
constantly. What
time.
are you talking about?
No, Bissy is hard work and they do good, and they've been working on games that they've been making for so long, and they've never given up on their games.
There we go.
I feel like I keep coming back to my games just so I can
Alright.
give up on them again.
So that is
no.
part.
The fact that you keep coming back means that you don't give up.
That I believe
Okay, I
is
guess you're
part
right. I guess you're
7 of Undertale.
Oh, also, Arrow says Undyne is goals, and I'm very unsurprised. I know Arrow. Arrow is a cutie little Undyne-lit.
Undyne
So,
is
yeah.
hot as heck.
We had some fun conversations. Not a whole lot interesting
Some
happened in the game this time,
conversations.
but I hope the stream was interesting anyway.
It really was just an experience. There are very few Undertale playthroughs
Nah.
quite like yours.
You know,
This was the filler
It
episode.
really might have been better if Winnie played by herself for this run.
I don't think so.
I think I would have been a lot more.
I-
This is a lot more entertaining for me to have the two of you here to talk to while I do this.
Okay.
What about Super Mario Sunshine, Elena?
What about it?
I guess I feel like it
What
might
about
be
Super Mario
harder to get
Sunshine?
into the feeling
What about
of
it?
the game and the emotion if like you're also holding a conversation with other people about like my chicken nuggets.
Oh no! On the first playthrough, I explicitly handled chat and kept Elena only focused on the game.
I'm
This
still
is just
not.
a compatibility
I'm still
issue.
not looking at chat.
Oh, I see.
What was that?
Anyway, thank you for watching,
Exactly.
everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Wait, what were you saying?
Who?
Both of you.
I finished what I was saying. Oh yeah, it's like what about Super Mario Sunshine?
No. What were you saying about compatibility issue?
I just said it's not a game for you. Is what I'm saying. It's not
What
how
did
you're
Cassie
playing
say?
it. It's just
Before the because she was wondering if like I would feel different about it if I played it myself or whatever. If I wasn't having conversations during it. Yeah. And then, what do you mean, what about Super Mario Sunshine?
What about Super Mario Sunshine?
I don't know what you're trying to ask about it.
Individual username wants to know, what about Super Mario Sunshine?
It's like an incomplete question.
What about it, Elena?
I've never played it.
We demand answers!
Well, all I can say is that I've never played it. So...
What the fuck? Okay, that's it. I'm on my way to your house. I'm bringing my fucking awful PAL GameCube. We're gonna fucking play Super Mario Sunshine.
I have a GameCube controller, but... Oh, got the GameCube.
Well, that's why I'm bringing my awful PAL GameCube. I hope you fucking...
Or an original... I don't have an original Wii either. So I've never had anything that could play GameCube
We're gonna play
games.
Super Mario Sunshine, Elena. I'm on my way to your house of Super Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario Dog Shine.
Why is the dog so shiny?
I thought you were gonna say dog something else.
There is actually a shiny dog in Super Mario Sunshine, believe it or not. In fact, several.
Yeah, so we'll be back hopefully within a week to do more of this. Move swiftly along. I'm not sure if we're like outpacing my first playthrough or not at this point. I'm at this point I'm kind of just curious to see how the ending is different. Because I think there was like one other like set of characters that I killed that I remember. But otherwise it should all be about the same. And so far it seems like not a whole lot changes. Like I was under the impression that the game was going to be like totally different doing it this way. But I guess like the way people talk about like the changes that happen from your choices and such, I expected it to be more pronounced. But so far it isn't really. So maybe by the end of it it'll be a little bit more pronounced because I'm doing it so differently. And I think doing the one where you do the opposite of this and kill everyone should change things considerably because a lot of characters just won't be there for parts that they're at later on. So maybe it's different in that it feels more empty, in which case it would be more boring. I don't know any of that, so we'll find out. We'll find out that later. Maybe that'll be more exciting for me. Perhaps
anyway,
that'll be
thank
the
you for
interesting
watching
one.
the stream, everybody.
So that's my little
hope
spiel
you'll
about
leave-
Undertale. My playthrough of it. What's my stream gonna be next? Tuesday. Maybe I'll finally do my Gungeon stream then. And Bis and I gotta do more Spark the Electric Jester. I really like that
fucking
game.
Spark hype.
I had a dream about that game last night.
Spark the
I dreamed that we got to the
Electric
final boss and it was this giant red pig man that kind of reminded me of Ganon. Like the old design
I
for
hate
Ganon.
Ganon.
I was calling him Ganon jokingly on the stream in my dream. In the dream stream.
Was I angry at you about it?
No, I think I woke up immediately after that.
Just your dream.
Yeah,
Well,
so
that's
Spark.
just a dream.
Whenever Spark is
game
done, we'll
dream.
do Sonic CD. And so hopefully Spark will be done soon. Do you think how many more streams do you think that has in it?
I think the next stream will knock it out the park.
Okay. I might stream some of the other
And
modes
then
or
you're gonna
something,
have to start, and then you have to do the extra.
But
ones, so you're gonna have to.
I'll start doing Sonic CD just after beating that though.
No, that's a bad idea.
I want to get Sonic. I want to start on Sonic CD. Okay, I don't want it held hostage
You're
by this
so
other game.
desperate to start, but it's gonna be weird if you're streaming two platformers that are like in a similar subgenre at the same time.
I think I can handle it.
Is the stream still on?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the stream's still.
I'm
Yeah,
discussing
Elena
what-
likes to faff around a bit before she closes the stream.
And then, like I said earlier, I want to do like a poll, like with a couple things I want to play, and see what the people want of it, and then just one that's just more open-ended, like, hey, what are some games that you'd like to suggest I play?
Is it an open poll?
I mean, it's not a poll, it's just like a question.
Okay. What about Super Mario Sunshine?
If we can figure out how to get that set up for me to play.
I'll get you the DS
Is it-
version on a ROM. I mean on a little
DS
copy.
version.
Yeah, the DS version of
Excuse
Super
me?
Mario Sunshine.
But, like-
Haven't you
But
heard
yeah,
of it?
since Nintendo apparently doesn't want me to play it, doesn't want to give it to me on any of their systems, we'll just play it. See if since I have the USB adapter for this game.
good games now.
Yeah, they're so.
It really
if you want
is,
to buy them, like they've never been re-released. If you want to buy them, because they've never been re-released, the only versions of them that exist are the original versions, and so they're very expensive because there's a limited amount of them that exist. As soon as a game gets re-released, the actual physical copies get less expensive. Like Kirby's Return to Dreamland got released
Yeah, I haven't
digitally.
played Sunshine since I was a kid.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland got released digitally on the Wii U. And before that, copies of it, since it was a limited production run, were like over $100, like even for like used and no box. Like it was $120 just for the disc. And once it got re-released, now I guess the market was like flooded with people just replacing their physical version with the digital one. And so I was able to get it for less than it cost originally. I got it for like $32 or something like that. So that was a big difference. As soon as I found that it was that you could buy it now for like $32 instead of $120 or more, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that immediately. And it was with the box and the manual and everything, so it was pretty good. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you on Tuesday or perhaps tomorrow if Bis wants to do Spark. It'll be a good time for that.
Bye, skunk beaners.
Wow, that's a really rude thing to call the Scringy Dings.
Thanks you two for being here and keeping me company. Have an interesting conversation.
Bye, miscellany girl smooch.
Goodbye, everyone.
I guess I'm still here, actually. Bye.